All right, good morning, guys. We are going to be looking at the relationship between kinetic energy and potential energy today. I want you to remember that as we work through these and we go through those types of simulations, that the total energy is always going to be the same. That means total energy is always equal to 100%. While we're doing this. So what we're going to be looking at is Energy Skateboard Park. You will have a document, and hopefully you can see my screen. Watch the read it. It tells you step by step by step what to do for every piece on this, and it explains everything. Make sure that as you go through this, that you're looking for things like explain or answer. A lot of them will be highlighted. Make sure that you answer each one of these questions to get all the points. So you're going to be working with this, and what this is, the skateboard park is a relationship between, and you can see some of the images, a relationship between potential and kinetic energy. And we know potential energy right here is on the high side. Let me just go over to the skateboard park. We know that if you're up in the air, that you have potential energy. And as you move down to the bottom, it's going to be kinetic. And as you move back up to the top, it's going to go back to potential energy. So I can take my skateboard dude and set him at the top here, and I can let him go. Well, this really doesn't mean a lot to us. So if you're working on this, what we want to do is hit this bar graph. Now let's look at speed first. You can see at the bottom, lots of speed, but as he goes to the top, his speed slows down. But let's look at the bar graph. Notice that total energy never changes, but you can see the kinetic and the potential change based on where he's located. I can hit the slow motion button down here, and you can see a little bit better that at the bottom, kinetic energy is all the way up, potential energy was all the way down. Now let's see if I'm good enough. I'll try and stop him down here at the bottom. So right at the bottom, notice zero potential energy, 100% kinetic, 100% total. But when I get to the top, notice 100% potential, 100% total. Remember, total never changes. But what about halfway down? Notice at the halfway mark, it's almost 50-50, but look at the total. Again, the total never changes. So as you do this lab, basically what the lab's going to have you do is going to have you tell me at position A, B, C, and D what the potential energy is, what the kinetic energy is, and what the total energy is. So as you do this, we're going to have different scenarios. You're going to have different setups, and you need to tell me what's going on or what's happening with potential and kinetic energy. That's the lab. That's the simulation. Good luck. And as always, if you have questions, let me know.